Mike's Port Pub, and a great place, an institution here in Jacksonport, where it really has that pub feeling. It's got the right amount of old and new together to give you warmth and comfort and welcoming, and yet new, that you're feeling you're in this century, enjoying these big screen TVs, beautifully laid out counters and booths. And we're here with the proprietors, Mike and Barb. And how are you today, kids?
We're fine. We're doing well. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Now, in my waking hours last night, I thought, Mike's Port Pub, it's such an institution, and it's such an institution during the polar bear plunge, and you've always been so supportive of it. I'm wondering if you've ever thought of producing a particular beverage called the polar bear plunge beverage or polar bear cocktail. Have you ever, or is this an idea that you can take and run with?
Yeah, that is a nice.
Barb, I understand that just in a very short period of time, your inventive minds have come up with a new drink to commemorate this event called the Polar Bear Plunge. Is that right?
That's right.
And so, why don't you tell us how this all happened, where the creative energy came from, and what ingredients are going into this wonderful beverage?
Well, as usual, back in the kitchen, we started conjuring up a new product, and we thought it's got to be blue and it's got to be cool tasting. So it's UV vodka and peppermint schnapps. And a splash of 7-Up.
The 7-Up to give it that little bit of buoyant bubbliness that we're going to enjoy, a little lime in there.
It's not really limey, it's cool though, very cool with the peppermint.
Wonderful.
In your mouth.
Wonderful. And then we shake it and it goes into a little shot.
Right. You get it full rice and put it into a shot glass.
Marvelous. Well, why don't we put that down? I will sample it. My wife's not watching because I know it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Here's to you all, to a great polar bear plunge. You know, I'm just going to sit, if you don't mind.
And happy New Year.
Very nice. Extremely mild, yet evokes essence la eau de Lake Michigan. A perfect blend of internal warming and external chilling, which we all experience in this polar bear day. So thank you so much for inventing that, letting me sample. And this is Dan at the door again, and we're here with two wannabe polar bears. Your name, please?
D.
Sorry?
D.
D.
And Dave.
D and Dave. Hello. And and so, is this your very first year? Did I hear that correct? In being a polar bear?
Very first year.
And,
At first time.
wow. And so, what kind of a strange dream brought you here to Jacksonport to participate in this very unusual activity? D.
I don't know exactly what brought us here. I think I did.
Good. Where are you folks from?
Twin Cities.
The Vikings out of it, how do you think the Packers are, come on, how do you think, and they don't have far, how do you think the Packers are going to do on this wonderful January 1st, 2012 Polar Bear Day in Jacksonport?
I think they're going to win.
Good.
She's actually a Bears fan. So.
Uh-huh. Well, it's been nice talking to you anyway. Please?
Montana Zajac.
Montana, we've met before somewhere along these interviews. And your name?
Aaron Streeter.
Aaron, good. And how many years have you participated in the Polar Bear Plunge?
I think this is my 4th.
Just 4th. Sometimes the brain got numb from the cold and you lost count.
I forgot, yeah.
Yeah, and you, Montana?
This is my 5th.
Excellent, Montana. Well, we need your leadership. I'm actually going to give it a go this year, so to speak.
Oh.
So encourage the old man, and we'll all get through this together.
Yes.
How has this changed your life mentally or metaphysically from doing this plunge for 5 years, and how do you keep returning to this excruciating, invigorating experience?
I don't know. I think the cold damages our brain a bit. I don't know.
Amnesia then.
I find it really fun. I don't know. It's just adrenaline and everyone running in, and it's just exciting.
The group participation and the good sense of community that goes on is wonderful here in Jacksonport.
Yeah, it
Good.
really is.
Well, looking forward to seeing you on the beach and have a good plunge. And like I say, if you see an old man not a little shy, give me a little encouragement.
Good luck.
Okay,
All right.
good luck.
Thank you.
No, this is actually my first time.
Well, wonderful. Where do you come from, yes?
Chicago,
What part of Chicago?
the northern suburbs, Libertyville.
Libertyville. Great. I used to live near Kenosha, Burlington, and so we know Libertyville well. How did you find out about this polar bear plunge, and what made you decide to participate this year, your maiden voyage?
Well, he actually found out about it, so we just came up and decided to do it.
And have you come to Door County for other reasons?
No, this is our first trip
Well,
here.
what a great experience. What are your impressions so far?
It's a really beautiful place.
Yes, it is.
Coming back.
Warm, nice, friendly, good people, too, which enhances it even better.
Yeah, definitely.
So how do you feel you're going to, your name first?
My name's Amir.
Ahmed?
Yeah.
So how do you think this experience is going to set with your inner soul?
I mean, it'll be a new experience. I'm from India.
Yes.
And I always found this very intriguing.
Yes.
You know, how people take a dip in icy cold water.
Yes.
So I'm just looking forward to it.
So it's not like immersing ourselves into the Ganges for other spiritual reasons. Do you think this will be in some way spiritually renewing in the new year?
I mean, it's a fear, right? So you just conquer your fear. And that's what...
And this is Dennis Connolly at the Fire Hall here in Jacksonport. And this is a wonderful event, and it's helping to support the Polar Bear Plunge, which, as we know, is happening today, January 1, 2012. A wonderful event. And we're speaking with
Steve Shop.
Steve, yes, and we've spoken here in Egg Harbor, Steve, and your function, you're with the Egg Harbor Fire Department.
Correct. I'm the fire chief for Egg Harbor.
That's right, and you fellows do a wonderful job and have a very admirable firehouse, and you ran a great event last summer, I recall.
Correct. Yeah, we had our 150th anniversary for the town.
So, can you say sesquicentennial?
No.
All right, I wouldn't start this early either. And Steve, so all the fire departments of Door County are combining to help hold this fundraising event?
Correct. It's part of our Chiefs Association we have in the county. We put this event on, and all the proceeds from it go towards scholarships in the county here.
So after Kansas City and the Packers, you still don't mind calling yourself a chief?
No.
All right, cool.
Majorly, it goes towards scholarships that we hand out to either family members of firefighters or people getting education in firefighting type education.
So that's wonderful. It's a very win-win situation for the whole community and a great improvement for enhancement for the entire Jacksonport and Door County population. Thank you so much for doing this, Steve. So we're here with, what is your name, please?
Brianna.
Brianna, great to meet you. And you're here at the incredible skillet, the grill that's going to make pancakes for all the pancake lovers and future polar bear plungers. And do you have a specific company that you work with, Brianna?
Uncle Pancake, it's called, from Jeff Krause from Mishicot, Wisconsin.
Marvelous. So you drove in this morning or last night?
Last night we did.
And so the weather was fine and no slip sliding?
Right.
Great. And so how many pancakes have you made at events typically?
Sometimes we serve up to 1,300 people.
Oh my goodness. And so is there a secret recipe to your pancake batter, or would you like to share some of that with us?
It's a secret.
Oh, it's a top secret. Okay. We're here with one of the firefighters of Jacksonport, a gentleman that we're fortunate enough to see every year. Your name, sir?
Scott Weber from Ephraim.
Oh, from Ephraim. That's right, Scott. And Scott, you're here on the line. What is your job going to be at this great pancake event?
Serving sausages.
Ah, man, I've heard there's nobody better in serving up sausages than you, Scott. And we're happy to see a future Today Polar Bear participant.
No.
No, but
Here to watch.
to watch. You know, I like to watch too sometimes. And so you are, your name, sir?
My name is Mark.
Mark, and your name, please?
Lisa.
Lisa. And have you had your breakfast here?
Yes, we have.
And so, what are the high points of this breakfast, and how would you describe these pancakes being made?
Well, we didn't see them being made, but they're very good, and the sausage is the best.
Excellent, excellent. So enjoy the day and root the folks on, and we're glad to see you both.
Are you guys ready for the best pancakes in the whole world? Here comes the syrup. What do you think about that, Dan? Ooh. Yummy. Pancakes in Jacksonport.
And your name, ma'am?
I'm Christopher Anick.
Chris. And how many years have you been expertly pouring the syrup as you have? Is it all in the wrist, or
There's a technique to it. There's definitely a technique to it. But you have to be here at the Jacksonport Pancake Breakfast to learn the technique.
Beautiful.
And then you have to go to the Polar Bear afterwards.
Absolutely.
That's part of it.
And are you going to drop your footies into the Cold Lake, Michigan?
Well, I have been the family photographer for these events, but this young lady's going in for the first time this year.
What is your first name?
Mia.
Mia. Wonderful. And what kind of experience do you think it's going to be like? And so nice of you to cut the pancakes for your sister. What do you think it's going to be like?
Cold.
Probably a good bet, don't you think? Well, thank you very much, and I hope everyone here. And what is your first name?
Danny.
Yes, and enjoy your pancakes, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Thank you. All right, we're here with some more pancake diners this morning on this beautiful snowy morning here in Jacksonport. And your name, please?
Sandra Martinez.
Sandra Martinez. Your name, sir?
Jeff Taylor.
Jeff. And so have you come to this pancake breakfast often? How many?
This is our secret meeting every year.
You know, it's a special place to meet, and it's very private, and I like the ambiance of the place, don't you think?
I miss the metal ceiling.
Where did it go?
Remodel.
Oh, my goodness. So actually, you find the ambiance and the sort of the character just really conducive to whatever relationship you guys have.
Absolutely. And we usually fast for a week or two before this. So we can really.
Yeah. So you can really enjoy.
This isn't all you can eat, right?
Oh, it is. And then the door where we roll you out is right over there. Yeah. So the coffee is up to your standards, Hunter?
Everything is wonderful.
We're with a new group that is taking over part of this Feed My People operation and collection. And your name, sir?
Jerry Cole.
Jerry Cole. And your name, ma'am?
Becky Matheson.
Becky. Your name?
Farron Cole.
Farron.
Scott Matheson.
Hi, Scott. And come on over here, dear, in the purple suit. Your name?
Emma Matheson.
Emma, nice to meet you. Now, we know that what Feed Our People, My People, and Clothe Our People is. It's a great benefit that's been organized in Sturgeon Bay that benefits all the people of the peninsula who are in need for both food and clothing. And I believe it was originated about 20 years ago. Is that right, Jerry?
I believe so.
Yeah. And we're usually here with two other gentlemen, and they have passed the baton of responsibility and giving on to you. Am I correct in assuming that this is going as part of the project of your scout group?
Yes, this serves as community hours for the Scouts.
Wonderful. And so everybody wins that.
Correct.
And teaching responsibility to community is an important part of all of our lives. And the Boy Scouts of America certainly help to embody that in each one of the participants. So is this your first time at the Polar Bear Plunge?
Oh yes, indeed.
And what are you looking forward to? Are you going to plan to go in at all?
Not this year, maybe next year, but I plan most on seeing those people just run in and get cold.
Well, actually be reunited with the elements that helps you purge all the stuff from last year and kind of renew for next year. So what other goals does your scout troop have this year besides feed my people?
I'm trying to think what all we have. We try to do a lot for the community. We have rung the Salvation Army bells. And any community project there is, if we're available, we do try to pitch in wherever we can.
Excellent. That's what it takes. All of us pitching in. My wife sent along some canned goods, and that's part of what should be done today. And people who participate every year are encouraged to bring these canned goods. So I'd like to pass these on to you, and please share them with your food pantry. Thanks so much. And so the custom here at Jacksonport is for any of the participants to come over and sign this release waiver and this permission waiver that basically states that we release you from all the experiential joy that we're going to be having by diving into the frigid waters of Lake Michigan.
Yep, that's about right.
Izzy, that's a great name. And then hopefully, as you said, I'm going to submerge and hopefully re-emerge.
We certainly hope that everyone re-emerges safely.
That's the point of the activity. This is a great family activity, as we've noted in past years. Sometimes people come here as a cohesive group, sometimes as a dare, sometimes it's just that time of their life, and sometimes it's a family tradition. How do you think, are there any other categories of people besides slight, perhaps lunacy, as maybe I'm displaying, that people would be going into the water today, Izzy?
I don't know. I mean, I guess if you've got a certain goal and then you made a certain achievement, then you just want to jump in and celebrate, that works too, I guess.
Well, I think this is a wonderful way to celebrate. It's a very wonderful, warm community event, and the warmth of the other people helps to add to that. So I'm just going to sign this waiver, and we're set to rock, huh?
Is this your very first?
This is my first. This is my maiden voyage. That I get to get a membership card.
You get a certificate.
And a certificate fitful for mounting on my wall and framing.
Absolutely.
And it basically states that on this January 1, I can fill in whatever years I wish. I've successfully entered the frigid waters of Lake Michigan and is hereby declared an official member of the Jacksonport Polar Bear Club.
Yes.
Hi. We're here with Sue Jarish in this windswept point called Jacksonport on this beautiful day, January 1st, 2012. And Sue is the mother, and you might say the founder's founder of the Polar Bear Plunge. Sue, are you planning to, or have you in the past immersed yourself on this January 1st in the lake?
No, I don't go in.
But you keep your warm spirit to uplift everyone else.
Yes, and someone has to be in charge of the booth and stay here and keep things grounded, and that would be my role.
You know, the great grounding that you do makes us all feel more confident so that we can jump into that not quite as wave-swept lake as it was, but that turbulent lake and immerse to come back here and know we're going to have a smiling face to greet us.
You got it. And I hear you're going in this year, Dennis.
That's what I hear too.
I'm so excited for
this is going to be an episode of Day in the Life of Dennis. And
well, you picked a great day, and there's
no
ice this year.
What a shame.
Oh, that's
How does a polar bear get around if there isn't ice?
Well, a polar bear just goes in and out, and it's so much easier without ice.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to not having that added challenge and looking forward to warming up after we're done. And thanks for your great lead.
Well, thank you so much.
This is an event. This is the 26th year this event is occurring. It all started years ago with J.R. Jarash, who decided that the lake is not only beautiful in the summertime, but sometimes we need to participate in the wintertime. And he picked this January 1 as being a day of renewal, a day of celebration, a day of starting the new year after purging oneself to gain greater insight in oneself. We're here at the beach, town beach here in Jacksonport. We're looking forward to a wonderful day. The wind's out of the west. It's supposed to kick up to about 35, 40 miles an hour. The temperature is not bad at all for this event. Real polar bear would have some trouble getting around because they need ice to make their way around and try to capture their favorite foodstuffs. But we'll be fine. And the firemen are hard at work staking down these barriers. And we didn't see that. And never be a holder is what I've always, never behold to other people. And fortunately, he was swinging the axe with the butt end down. So we're looking forward to today. It's a great communal event. We'll have great fun. A great frigid frolic here in Jacksonport. We're here with some of the participants of today's Polar Bear Plunge. And your name and where are you from?
My name's Amy. I'm from Aurora, Illinois.
Aurora. And so what brought you roaring up from Aurora to participate in the Polar Bear Plunge?
This lovely family.
They are lovely indeed. I think I may describe them that way. And your name, sir?
I'm Thomas from St. Charles.
Welcome from St. Charles.
I'm Michael from UK. Woo!
So, and you're all part of this wonderful family, Michael?
Yes, just came in on the boat tonight.
Of course you did. They dropped you off right offshore and swam ashore. It was one of those clandestine operations, I believe. And your name, sir?
I am Ryan, also from St. Charles.
Welcome, welcome. So, how many years have you done this before?
Yep, first time.
Me too. Yeah, maiden season. So, what words of encouragement would you guys have for the two of us embarking on this great life challenge?
We're rookies too. None of us have done this. Yeah, all first timers.
Let's all be supportive. What part of England are you from?
The north of England, Manchester.
Oh, surely. That's great, great. Well, enjoy the day and let's rock on and have a great time together.
Thanks, you too.
Happy New Year. What we have here is an initial polar bear. I'm a maiden swimmer in this polar bear event, and I thought we would need to be well prepared. Inside this this amorphous mound, I have a place to sit when I'm changing. I've got a backup pair of boots. I've got some aqua socks to wear in the water to protect my little footies. We've got some other warm clothing to put on afterwards and a sleeping bag to wrap myself in. Yes, folks, I am a wuss, but I wish to go home in one piece, and I wish to experience this joyfully and not be too uncomfortable with frozen body parts on the way home. What is your name? Sorry.
Elaine.
Elaine, welcome, welcome, welcome. And this should be a great day. Get a lot of good candid shots of your family. The folks back home just won't believe it. We're here with a couple of Jacksonport's finest. A couple of these great firemen that protect our lives and enhance our safety here in Jacksonport. They're also participating this year, as they have every year, in the safety backups for this great community event. Your name, sir?
Travis Weber.
Travis, good to see you.
Chuck Nelson.
Chuck, and so Chuck and Travis, how long have you been on this fire department, and what makes it special?
I've been on the department for about a year now. Just a small knit community really draws me to it.
Great. And how about yourself?
I was on Bayless Harbor Fire Department before, and now I'm on here probably 12, 15 years.
Oh, great. And good sense of camaraderie, good brothership, brotherhood?
We got a close-knit bunch of guys here.
Nice. That's great to see. So what will be your projects for this event?
Well, we're going to have a few guys up on top here to help people in and out of the water, which isn't going to be a problem this year without all the ice. If you remember last year, we worked hard for hours to get prepared.
Yes.
Today is kind of a piece of cake.
Well, let's hope it is for everyone and everybody enjoys that
We'll
cake.
have guys out in the water and make sure everybody's all right.
Super. And I understand some of the proceeds of this event go to equipment or training for the fire department. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. We do get some of the proceeds, and we put it towards updating our safety equipment, like new turnout gear, new SCBAs, and things like that.
Instead of the standard kind of firefighting gear and outfits that we see these wonderful yellow outfits. Your name, sir?
Robert.
Robert?
Austin.
Austin. Robert and Austin. And so tell me about the gear that you're wearing and its purpose.
It's an insulated suit that floats. It's basically so we don't get cold and it keeps us warm.
So in other words, if I'm perceiving this right, you fellas are going to immerse yourself into that frigid lake and act as sort of a safety barrier for all us loonies who are going into the water today.
Yeah, we're just helping everyone out.
Excellent. So it's a good look, and I see some other little features, a cord, and we see another. And so what do we have there?
These are ice picks. If you fall through the ice, you use these to crawl out with.
Marvelous. And you guys have trained on doing that?
Yeah, we do extensive training, going in and out of the water, falling through the ice ourselves, pulling ourselves out.
I'm here with the Jacksonport equivalent to Abe Lincoln, and I'm a munchkin, I think. Your name, sir?
My name's Forrest Bentley.
How do you do? And looks like you've got the right attire on for New Year's Day.
Yes, I do.
And the lei is a nice look. It's sort of an ice snow lei around your neck.
Yeah.
And is this your first year?
Yes, this is my first year.
And where are you from?
I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia.
Well, welcome. What brought you all the way to Wisconsin from Virginia?
A little bit of work at the same time, just a chance to freeze my ass off.
Well, I think that might just happen today with great success. And your name, sir?
I'm his father, George Bentley. I grew up here as a kid, and that's why we're here now.
Hey, dude, what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Dan. We're from the Coast Guard Cutter Mobile Bay down in Sturgeon Bay.
Oh, Mobile Bay. So instead of cutting ice, you're going to cut it with your bodies the true Coast Guard way.
That's right.
If the ship's broken, you just go head first. You're tough.
That's right. All of us here.
So after this event, are you going to have a permanent tattoo on your guts to commemorate this day?
I hope so.
And something new this year. With 1 minute to go, we're going to celebrate the Badgers by playing jump around to get us ready for that swim. We'll see you in about 10 minutes.
We're here with the what I would describe as the Wolf Pack, and tell us about yourself, guys. I see perhaps the skunk of the group behind us, and you
rubber duckies. And one for every year I've jumped. All of us have jumped about 7 years.
Phenomenal.
And my first year, my wife is going to come with us. So
excellent. Well, that'll be a great day and a great celebration. And your name and where are you from?
My name is Doug Norton, and we're all from the Winneconne area.
Winneconne, a lovely place this time of year.
Yeah.
And but not as lovely as Jacksonport. You know, do you ever come here in the summer? Do you ever bother to do that?
Absolutely. Our friends have a cabin up here, so we come up quite a bit.
Good. Now tell us about these hats. These beautiful hats. Did you perhaps find these animals yourself, roadkill, and decided to put on your?
I purchased mine, and I've been ice fishing with it for years. And then the other guys loved it so much they decided to wear them too. So now this is kind of our trademark.
So do you think the fish bite a little better when they see the wolf above the water?
I'm not sure, but I'm a little warmer.
Absolutely good. Well, good luck to you all. And your daughter's name, sir?
This is Josephine.
Josephine.
She was crying earlier because she wanted to swim, but
well, in a little while,
yeah,
some other day.
2 years. So.
Yeah, great. Enjoy yourself, guys.
Thanks.
Oops, sorry.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year to you. And I see you're wearing a placard advertising that you're checking this off your bucket list. And what is your name and where are you from?
Claudia from De Pere, Wisconsin.
From lovely De Pere. Went to school there for a while till they retired with me. So you're up here for the first time, checking this off your bucket list. What motivated you to do this?
Well, it started as a bet or a dare last New Year's with someone else who had it on their bucket list. And we went from 2 to 6, and now there's 6 of us.
Again, the water temperature is 33.6 degrees. The air temperature is 32 degrees, so it's going to be warmer in the water than it is for you.
We're here with JR, and JR, tell us what's going to make this year so special for you.
Well, mostly that you're going to go in.
Well, it's and better than I'm coming out at.
Yes, that's true. No, it's fun to have the music here. Loud DJ is doing a great job to pump the crowd up. We're excited to do the jump around at 1 minute to go, and then our great countdown at 10 minutes, or at 10 seconds.
So you've motivated yourself every year, and you motivate the rest of us to join you. You know, some towns have superheroes in various costumes. Gotham, for example, I believe had Batman, if you remember.
I'm no Bruce Wayne, but I'm happy to be on the beach in Jacksonport.
Yeah, and the Metropolis had Superman. And so we have a superhero here in you, JR, that all of us look to you as this epic hero that is helping us to go forth and immerse ourselves in a real challenging situation and come out of it even better for it.
Well, I won't argue with that. It's really a fun thing to accomplish, whether you're your first time or it's your 26th time. But yeah, if I can be the man in a penguin suit guiding others in to have fun, I'm happy to take that role.
But tell me, the penguin and the polar bear don't necessarily mix, do they?
They may be on opposite poles, but it's a good message if we can all get along and work together.
Amen, brother.
Enjoy the dip and Happy New Year.
Warm up my singing voice.
I'm thinking so too. Elvis, it's good seeing you. You're well adorned and nice outfit. I think we saw you in Vegas. Elvis, what's your middle name?
Presley.
Presley. And do you still like a jelly donut?
I love jelly donuts.
We're here with another group of at least either observers or participants. Your name, ma'am?
My name is Nejla.
Nejla, and you're here because?
Because it's always fun to be here.
Yes, it is. And the increased fun today being 2012. Always good to see you. And you guys, what are your names, please?
My name's Ercan.
Ercan, and where are you from, Ercan?
I'm from Germany. Cologne.
Germany. Welcome here in lovely Jacksonport. Your name, sir?
Chris.
Chris, and where are you from?
I'm from Milwaukee.
I'm from Milwaukee, and you ought to know, right?
Yeah.
And have you gone into the water before?
Yeah, I did I did like 2 years ago, but I did it completely unprepared, and I didn't even like have any clothes to change into or anything, so I just like ran in. And the second I got out, I was like, "Oh man, what's my plan?" You know, I didn't have anything.
So doing something as daring as this, one needs to have a good plan. And what would you recommend to other people who want to plan for this, Chris?
Just get in, and you just go under, you get out, and you change, and then that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
And the rest is a blurred memory.
Yeah.
And we're here with three well-adorned and prepared young ladies of this area. And you're here to go in today, or are you supportive?
No, we're watching our kids go in, though. We're here to support our kids.
Absolutely. And your name?
She's here from Cologne, Germany.
From Cologne, a lovely place, beautiful cathedral. And so do they do this in Germany?
No, they don't.
You've never done it before, though, huh?
No, that's it. Woo, he's going to be...
I cut your tree down, didn't I? That's me.
celebrating, and being 65, this gives new meaning to being 65. When I was a younger man, I was much more cautious, and now I'm perhaps more foolish, but look for those last experiences. This certainly has been a wonderful experience with wonderful people here in Jacksonport. All of these friends have joined us at the Jarish family picnic and dive. It's been a wonderful, frigid experience. I've made it through it. I'm looking forward to going home and having some nice warm tea and a nice hot bath. And I can't wait to see everyone else back here next year for 2013 for the Polar Bear Plunge here in Jacksonport, Wisconsin. A great spot in a great state in the great peninsula of Dorr.
There's nothing better than seaweed like Michigan water.
The couple that stays together, polar bears together.
And for some sort of baptismal action of reaffirmance. So you are perhaps the modern day John, leading us into this great body of water called Michigan.
Anything for the people.
You do it. You do it for the people, by the people, and
Amen.
to the people.
Amen.
You did it. All right. God bless you.
I can't tell you, Dennis, how proud of you I am to have you as the newest member of the Jacksonport
Well,
Polar Bear Club.
it's always a thrill to be with you, and it's a joy to know you, and so wonderful of your family to have us all here to your family party.
And it's great, and you got a chance to experience our new Polar Bear slogan, come enjoy the thrill of the chill. I will if you will.
Lovely, a lot of assonance in there, I would believe.
That's
Is that correct? Yeah.